Hello, Universe. What's up? It's Brandy619, and I was just, um, I think we need to leave Carry On Franklin alone. Um, I do not think we need to touch this right here. I was checking out YouTube, and I think it's thePLAINESTjane, and she had a audio. I don't know who was recording that particular audio, but you can hear someone in the background. Some Kirk Franklin music is playing, and you hear someone in the background saying, um, "Stop playing my molester's music," or "You just gonna play my molester's music," something like that. But you do hear him say something about my molester's music, and there's a female in the background talking. There's a male in the background talking. I don't know who the female is. At first, I initially thought it was his sister, but then I do hear uh, the young man say, I'm just a singer, a F singer son or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, now I'm just gonna say from the voice that I heard, I do think that it may have been Carry On, but um, saying something about his molester's music, implying that his father, Kirk Franklin, molested him. I also watched the interview with his mom, and she was speaking on some things. Um, but I do also want to say that the day after the audio was leaked of Kirk Franklin uh, going in on his son, like most parents do when you got an adult child or even a teenage child, young teenage child that uh, got a lot of lit. You know what I'm saying? They got so much to say, but ain't really trying, ain't stepping up and doing nothing. You know what I'm saying, for themselves. So, um, I decided to listen to the audio just because I wanted to hear what Kirk sounded like cussing. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was tripping that he was using profane language. Shoot, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to step down off your chariot and you got to throw tomatoes uh with the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really tripping off of that. But I listened to the audio, and then I came across Kirk's daughter's video. In Kirk's daughter's video, she is saying, I think it was like an Instagram video. She was saying something like, you had everything and you didn't do anything with it, and you just mad about, people ain't messing with you no more. And I would be saying things to you too, if you was running around saying things that are not true. She says something. She alluded to the fact that the son was saying things about Kirk that were not true. And right then, down in my spirit, deep down in my spirit, I felt like this boy must be trying to say that Kirk molested him or touched on him or did something like that. Okay, I was picking up what she was putting down, and so here it is today. And this was 2 days ago. So here it is today. Here we hear him say this, and now it's like all over the place where he's saying that his dad. Um, we don't see him. We just hear this voice, and we believe it to be Carry On saying that about Kirk Franklin. So as I say that, I think that this just got a little bit too deep, and I think some of us is going in on Carry On a little bit. Well, I was just thinking it. I hadn't said anything, and I wasn't even going to make a video about it because I was like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I need to, because I feel like this young man may have some mental things going on, something that's just and some spiritual things going on that's just a little bit deeper. Initially, I thought that maybe Kirk and his son's relationship was having an issue because he's a homosexual, and I just pick up that energy or that vibe from Mr. Carry On. I'm not sure if he is or not, but I thought that that was probably something that was kind of getting in the way. But I see that it's a little bit deeper. So in saying that, I think that we might need to fall back and kind of let things happen the way that they happen, either amongst the family or doing whatever it is that they need to do to help this young man. Because I think with all the taunting and everything that, I think he thought that this was going to go a certain kind of way. It kind of backfired on him. So but now that we're hearing this, and we don't know how old that audio is where he's saying that. We don't know who recorded it, whether it was him or whether it was someone else. But you know, you got to be careful because, you know, people badgering him and going in on him and all those different things, socially and publicly and all that kind of stuff can, you know, it can cause a breakdown, you know, and you got to be real careful because some people don't handle that kind of stress very well. You know, it's one thing when it's stress between a certain people, but when it's the world, you know what I'm saying, you got to be real careful. So you really don't want this man to be in the headspace of feeling like he needs to take his own life or he just don't want to be here no more, you know what I'm saying? So I would just say support from the sidelines and probably just fall back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Now Ti and Tiny, they for the taking. Bye, y'all.